What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Mythic heroes, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Luminarch support hero. Man, she looks good. The Western Queen. So overall, she is going to be the first true healer in the Luminarch faction. She's also probably one of the best supporters for your main carry damage dealer on the team, giving them extra attack speed, defense, attack, even giving them like a cheat death type effect where if they are going to die, there's a chance that they might not. So she seems really strong. She also has energy drain on her attack that will bounce around to multiple targets. Overall, first impression, she seems really good. Let's jump in, take a look at all of her abilities, all of her fully upgraded abilities, as well as her weapon, because that could could always change things. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and let's jump right into it. Okay, so let's jump into it. Take a look first at her abilities. We'll jump over to her weapon because honestly, her weapon really makes her abilities very, very good. So we're going to wait to talk about her ultimate to start off. We're going to move on over to her active ability, Spring Peach. So Western Queen targets one of the weakest allies, recovering 40% of their max HP over 4 seconds. That is, of course, going to be essentially up to 56% of their HP at level 4, and level 3 reduces targets damage taken by 25% while that is happening. So that is really, really good. It's a smart heal. It's targeting the lowest HP ally, which is good. This is probably one of her quote-unquote weaker abilities too, in my opinion. It's interesting. She does, of course, heal, which is great, but this is where her bread and butter is on this hero, is Bluebird's Favor. This thing is a passive. It is like god tier, I believe, if she's fully built up with, especially, so let me put it this way, in PvE content versus bosses, I think this is by far going to be one of the best supports to run on your team, with Dio probably as well. They're just going to be an awesome combo right here. Western Queen directs her Bluebird to follow the ally hero with the highest combat power, so aka your main damage dealer most of the time, providing 20% of her attack to the target. That will increase to 25%, as well as at level 4 increase that target's defense by 25%. So right here, she's just going to send that Bluebird right on over to the ally with the highest combat power, give them 25% of her, or no, just increase 25% by her attack, and increases defense, I imagine, of her defense. Because so putting a very weak one on your team isn't going to do as much as putting a very strongly built Western Queen. Maybe it's very good to build her very attack oriented, potentially. That could be something very good. Her last ability here, her active, another active, is Bird of Prey. Western Queen releases her Bluebird to deal 100% damage and remove 50 energy from 3 enemies. So that's going to go up to 60 when you get to level 3 and increase the damage. Damage doesn't matter, but the fact that it's going to hit 3 enemies and reduce their energy, that is a very, very good ability to have, potentially in campaign and PvP. I do feel like overall, though, she's definitely going to be more of a PvE boss damage dealer support, because this ability is great right here. Her weapon enhances this, and so does her ultimate ability. So just remember, Bluebird's Favor, already giving the target 25% of her attack and defense. Well, when she uses her ultimate, the effects of that Bluebird's Favor is going to be increased twofold, and also increases their attack speed by 80% for 8 seconds. That is a gigantic amount of attack speed boost. That is just crazy. Plus, if the ally takes lethal damage during that 8-second time period, the effects of Bluebird's Favor will be sacrificed in order to recover 30% of their health. So it's a cheat death type scenario where, yes, they'll lose all their, attack, defense, attack speed, but they will not die, and they'll recover 30% HP. The duration is increased to 9 seconds at level 2. At level 3, it'll recover them up to 40%. And then at level 4, it goes all the way up to 10 seconds. So this altogether already seems like a really good kit. But what truly makes her like the best supporter behind Dio for boss damage dealing is when we come over to her character herself. Let me come on over to the hero list. Go and open her up. Go to her weapon. Her weapon is crazy. So when the ally is affected by that Bluebird's favor, the one of course with the highest combat power, they're also going to increase their attack speed by 20%. So essentially 20% right off the bat. Then when they use the the ultimate ability, that's going to make it basically 100% attack speed, double their attack speed, which is crazy. When you get up to level 200, it's also going to increase their dodge percent by 20%. When it gets up to 300, it's going to increase their crit chance by 20%. Those are amazing stats to just get. Really, the attack speed and the crit chance are like the really two GG good ones here. The dodge is a nice bonus. But those three right there enhancing Bluebird's favor is just crazy good. Now the last one down here is for her attack, the Bird of Prey that hits 3 different targets. The energy taken during Bird of Prey is given to the ally hero with the highest combat power, aka the one that has Bluebird's favor attached to it. So that means you might have the potential of giving that hero 180 energy every time she uses this. I mean, I know you guys are going to hate to hear this, but it sounds like Yasunaki might be good so that she can cast that active ability as often as possible. The first, she has 2 active abilities here. The first one being, of course, the heal for the target. The second one being the Bird of Prey. So I mean, it might be. I think this artifact is just overpowered. I think we can all agree that. Too useful on too many heroes that have active abilities. It can half the cooldown. That's pretty crazy. And then on top of that, her active ability here is pretty strong. A cheat death, a 2 times the effects of everything. So it's 40%. Actually, no, it's higher. It's 50% attack, 50%. Actually, hold on. I just realized what this actually is. So at level 1, it's going to provide 20% of her attack to the target. At level 2, it's going to give 20% of her defense to the target. But then at level 3 and 4, it's just a straight up flat bonus of 25% attack and 25 defense. That is even better than I was thinking it was. I thought this was just upping the 20 to 25. This is a completely different stat right here. That seems really strong. So when she does use her ultimate, she's essentially going to be giving the hero, of course, the attack and defense from her, but 50% attack, 50% defense, as well as 40% more attack speed on top of the 80%. 40% dodge and 40% crit damage, while also having the ability at 400 to take the energy that you're stealing with Bird of Prey, which goes up to 60, hitting 3 targets. Potentially 180 energy is going to be fed to the target. So if you guys are wondering what the combat power is, I think you have to basically look at this number right here. So you might need to manipulate some things if you're going to have Athena in your same lineup. You might need to somehow figure out how to get rid of some combat power here. Like, does removing that actually do it? Not really. That's going to be a tough one to figure out here. It really is going to be a tough one to figure out exactly how to get the right amount of combat power. Because in other games, you can, like, take gear off and everything. But this one here, this could be tricky to get her to work right. You're going to have to make sure, like, Lucifer or, you know, Tammy is my highest one, which means I can't use those other heroes. Otherwise, that little blue birdie is going to go over to the other target. So let's just take a look at her in combat real quickly here. You'll see she's just, you know, she's given the healing out to her allies. There's the blue birds, basic attacks going off. There's the bouncing bird that is, of course, hitting 3 targets. Her ultimate ability right there, targeting the one up top. Besides her, like, actual animation here, there's really nothing that shows you what's going on, which I don't like. It's interesting. I just wish there was more indicators with her ability. Wait, hold on. Can you even see where her bird is? Oh, her bird is on herself. That makes sense because, of course, she's going to have the highest combat power. So she's basically just applying it to herself. That's the little birdie on her shoulder that I think would travel to other targets. We can test that out real quick. Now, this is going to go very, very poorly here, but we'll jump into campaign. We'll jump into a fight. We'll put her on our lineup. But again, this is gonna go very, very poorly with how weak she is. So let's fight. Let's way down. Where's the birdie? The birdie, yeah, you can see there's like that blue haze kind of on the Athena. At least I think that's what it was. It's just so hard to tell. You know what we could try doing? An elite fight and throwing her in the third lineup, maybe. Maybe she can survive just a quick minute to see some of her abilities in the third fight here. All right, so it looks like Poseidon, yeah, that little like blue haze is essentially her birdie. Even though it's showing it on her, I'm pretty sure it's going to the Poseidon over here, which is giving him a ton of stats here. She does go down, so of course that's going to be the failure of it. But yeah, I mean, overall, she seems like a very good hero. I do think she's going to be ridiculously strong when you're talking about game modes like the guild boss fights, the guild daemons and everything. This is where she's going to be paired with Dio. That might also mean getting the correct aura and everything might be a good benefit for her. So yeah, I think she's going to be one of the best supporters, especially in pure PvE content of boss fight damage. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys next time.